All right, these games are going to matter. The Leafs and the Caps. The Leafs, welcome back to the postseason. Thursday, 7 o'clock, CBC, puck drop against the #1 team in the nation, and that would be the Washington Capitals, who've been absolutely stupendous. Let's get down to the ACC, where we find Leafs ringside reporter Sean McKenzie.
David, the Maple Leafs are heading back to the playoffs, but they did not make things easy on themselves, matching up against the Washington Capitals in round 1. But if there's any concern amongst Leafs players about going up against the President's Trophy winners, they are not showing it. Jake Gardiner even said that they eventually have to beat the best. They might as well do it in the first round. The biggest concern for the Maple Leafs, though, will be the health of their back end. Both Nikita Zaitsev and Roman Polak were injured Sunday night. Their status still a mystery. But healthy or not, Mike Babcock had a message for his team following Sunday night's game. Said when it comes to playoff hockey, don't just dip your toe in the water, run down the dock and jump right in. David?
Well, there you go. Works out at the Cottage for sure. Listen, it's the rookies. It's all about the rookies with the Leafs. They're going to have 9 players making their playoff debut, and they have the trio, Matthews, Marner, and Nylander, absolutely sensational. That's 32% of the Leafs offense. They're going up against the stingiest defensive team in the National Hockey League in the Capitals. What challenges, though, could the Leafs offense pose to Washington?
Well, I think the Caps are going to be a little bit caught off guard when they really watch this team and they really have a look at the speed they come at you with. It's unbelievable how they come at you through the neutral zone. Their D come up on the play, but they also come fast through the neutral zone. They back people off and really create space. The other thing they do is they do things at top speed. Top speed is the key. Here you see them creating all kinds of space for the last guy to come in the rush. But have a look at this one where they come in the rush and it's 4 men coming hard at you. Drive the D back to the net, opens up things in the slot area. What I like about them and what'll bother the Caps a little bit is the skill they do it with, the speed they do it with. McDavid does things at top speed. The Leafs do things at pretty close to top speed, and that's Matthews, Nylander, Marner. There's nobody, even veterans in the league can't do things with the speed they do it.
You know, there's a couple things I'm looking for here. Number one, you know, Toronto was such a huge underdog in this series. The Washington is the overwhelming favorite. What happens if Toronto gets one of those first 2 games on the road? Does Washington clench up, or do they trust the process? The second thing is, I remember a few years ago, guys, Keith Yandle, before his first playoff series, he was an offensive star for Arizona, and he said he realized how tough it was when you get game planned for in a 7-game series. He realized that Mike Babcock and Detroit were planning to shut him down. He was the focal point. I'm curious to see how all the Maple Leafs handle Matthews, Marner, Nylander, all those guys. Washington's going to game plan to shut down those guys. How do you handle it?
Little tip, if they win the first 2 in Washington, they'll win the series.
He's going out on a limb. Listen,
thanks a lot for that bold prediction.
First ever playoff meeting between the Capitals and the Leafs. That's kind of hard to believe, but adds a little bit of intrigue as well. The goaltending situation. Oh boy, Braden Holtby could be staring down yet another Vezina trophy. He's been sensational, and look what he's done since January 1st. And Freddie Anderson, it's been steady Freddie. He's got to get healthy, but steady Freddie in net. Now, he's the one guy who hasn't been healthy, but check this out. Did you know the Maple Leafs this year, they've been all about the health. They're the 4th team since 1967 to have 9 players appear in every single game of a non-shortened season. First time in more than 40 years that has happened. So they've been incredibly healthy this season.